Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and a big welcome to the new subscribers. So today I'm making hash browns. Why am I making hash browns? It's because a couple of weeks ago a friend of mine invited me for breakfast and we both ordered hash browns. And the hash browns were not even hashed and they were not even brown. The potatoes were actually undercooked, to say the least. So I decided to make them, and the best potato is the roasted potato, and you want to have a container with water so that your potatoes don't turn brown. And you're gonna grate them. Once they're grated, you're gonna rinse them, and you're gonna rinse them until the water is clear. We want to get rid of most of the starch. And as usual, like certain things, they come out a lot better once you make them yourself. You're gonna use the potato that you want, the oil that you want, and it will probably taste much better anyhow. So we're gonna put them on a clean kitchen cloth and we're gonna spread them out, and we're going to pat dry them. And we're gonna try to get most of the water out of that, and then we're gonna let them air for about 10 to 15 minutes depending on what you want, and we're gonna lift them up like that in order for them to air and to get them really fluffy. And in that pan I'm adding 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil. You want an oil that is going to have a high smoking point, and you're gonna heat your pan with the butter to medium high heat or medium high heat or medium, depending on your stove. And I'm just putting a little portion of those potatoes, and I'm adding a little bit of salt and pepper. And with that I'm going to make 2 regular hash browns. In a bit I'm going to make the aromatic ones, because remember, the potatoes, we can add any flavor we want. And I have a mold, and in that mold I'm gonna press. That's about a third of the size of the mold, M-O-L-D. And I'm going to cook them covered for about 5 minutes. And what I am looking for is, I'll tell you in a second, the brown edges. So now for the aromatic hash browns, which normally you don't find them in a lot of places, I am using a garlic clove, and I'm going to remove the germ. The germ gives you halitosis or garlic breath, and so sometimes I don't like to use that, so I remove that. That's very easy. I am also just going to add a little bit of rosemary, fresh rosemary, while the other hash browns are cooking. So I'm giving you 2 options. The first one is the classic hash browns, right? The regular ones that we find everywhere. And the second one are the aromatic ones. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that other people can find it on YouTube. I will also leave a couple of other potato recipes at the end, so check them out. And the garlic and the parsley go really well together, so it's always a good idea to pair them. So we're mixing all of that stuff, and they're gonna be very aromatic, and they have a lot of flavor too. If you're not used to that, just give it a try and let me know in the comments below what you think about it. So now, if you can see the edges, they are brown, and that's what we're looking for. And as you can see, they're not gonna stick to the bottom, and for that you need enough oil and enough butter. That's one of the tricks. And you wanna cook the hash browns in medium-high heat or medium heat. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to saute, basically brown the garlic a little bit. It's not easy to pick up the garlic when you have the camera on one hand and the toothpick and the chopsticks on the other one. So now that the oil is flavored, and that's gonna add a lot of flavor to the hash browns. I'm putting the potatoes and I'm going to make the form of the hash brown, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to cover that with the lid, and I'm gonna leave it there for about 5 or 6 minutes until the edges are brown. And I'm going to turn it over and cook it covered for another 4 to 5 minutes. And there we go, and you see it doesn't stick to the pan, and you can cook them as much as you want or as little as you want. I like it more or less that color, but you can brown them a little bit more. There are some people that like them a little bit crispier. I serve them with scrambled eggs and chorizo because I couldn't find breakfast sausages. Chaito.